Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about cable management systems and what to do if your office looks like mine. Put your desk in the middle of the room, you said. Oh, it'll look great there. It'll be a great spot to have a desk. Idiot. Now I know why people put their desks against walls, because you get messes that look like this. This is my horrific cable management system currently. As you can see, I've done little to nothing to fix this, and I do get to look at this every single time I walk into my office. It's the first thing you look at, and now I understand exactly why people put their desks against walls. It's typically easier to hide the cables, and you don't have to spend as much time doing what I'm about to do here. So, as you can see, I did think about this at least for 2 seconds a few years ago. I have an IKEA tray under my desk, which was able to store cables a little bit. But over time, and as the years have gone on, I've just made it worse and worse by removing, adding things, and you can see it's just completely out of control. The other thing that's making life difficult is that this is now a standing desk, which requires more wires to move up and down with the desk. So in order to make this good, today's video is all about how I'm going to fix this. I'm going to show you guys what it is that I needed to do it. I'm going to show you how to get it installed, and you can see the final product, which is going to be fantastic, because right now, this sucks. Alright, a couple of things that I'm going to do for this project. First and foremost, I'm going to get the power situation underneath the desk, and no more power on the floor. I'm going to have power mounted underneath my desk. The next thing I'm going to do besides that is I'm going to go to where the conduit is here. This is where all my cable comes out from my computer, which is great. This is how my desk is in the middle of the office with no cables running to it. But in order to get it a standing desk, I needed to have some slack, and I want to bundle all the cables that go up and down with the desk in one big bundle, so it looks neat and organized versus having a whole bunch of cables running up and down. So that's going to be the next thing that I have to do here. The first thing I needed for my project was something to hide the wires in. The IKEA tray wasn't working, so I went with this StarTech cable management rack. Essentially what this is it's a 5-foot length of plastic here that you can screw to the bottom of your desk, but you can tuck all your wires in here very nicely and neatly and then snap it together. If you want to open it again, you can reopen it and add more to it later on. So this was the first thing I got through Amazon. Next on the list was a big power bar. I wanted one with a lot of outlets and also USB slots. It needed to have a long cable, and this one fit the trick just right. I also added some Scotch adhesive tape and an extra long cable so that I could run it from my standing desk position. Next was a Neoprene cord organizer. This came in a 10-foot length. Could be cut into different sizes, as well came with 12 cable ties that were Velcro. Before any good rebuild, a teardown must occur. Here's mine in fast speed. Okay, so I've sort of sorted things out into different groupings. This bundle of wires here comes up from my conduit, and these need to be able to travel up and down with the desk. So these are the ones that are going to get wrapped with the wrap, and they'll be able to go up and down in one big bundle. The next thing I'm going to do is uninstall this old cable tray from IKEA, install the new longer one right here. I'll then also be putting the new power bar and mounting it to the underside of the desk using the Scotch double-sided tape. Here I'm awkwardly taking my StarTech 3x3 5-foot long cable tray and just trying to see how it would fit under my desk. I wasn't sure if it would fit fully or not. It did, which was great. If you have a desk that's shorter than mine, however, you can buy this in smaller lengths as well. If you do buy a longer length, you can cut it. So I'm going to use this double-sided tape to first stick it on, and then I think I'll add a couple of screws as well to make sure it holds, because I'm going to have quite a bit of weight in this tray. Future prediction. The Scotch tape sucked and did not hold up as well at all, so I would definitely recommend using screws in your installation, as this will become an annoyance for you as it falls off. Here's another angle of me wasting money on Scotch double-sided tape. To keep this video fun and snappy, I've decided to keep this video footage short by speeding it up. If you're quick and you're observant, you'll watch me drop screws on my face at least 3, 4, 5 times during this installation, as I am a handyman. We now have a cable tray installed, which is great. Now we can start to add some of the cables to it. This is me using the neoprene strip to start bundling the cable. I really did like this product. It wasn't very expensive at all. It was 10 feet in length. You could cut it. It came with 10 or 12, I think it was 12 actually ties as well, which I thought was a nice throw in, and I did use a bunch of them, which was really great. So I would highly recommend this one. The other thing that was nice about it was if you have a lot of wires, like I had quite a few and they all fit pretty good. But if I would have had more, I could actually double this up and make like 2 of them and have it as a bundle that moved up and down. Although I think it would look really large then. But I like the fact that you could Velcro another one to this and make it double the size. So I've taped up the power bar. I'm going to mount it next. I'm actually going to put it right here in the middle. In between these 2 black bars, right in the middle of the desk. That way if I want to plug USBs in and some other things, it'll be easier to get to the devices that I would normally use. Okay, this is what I've got so far. So clearly it looks still pretty messy, but what you can see I'm trying to do here is I'm bundling all these cables. I'm going to push them all inside of here when I'm done. And I'm going to put the final plate on, but I've mounted the power bar. And I'm just working the cables along, and I will eventually push them all in so it looks nice and neat. It's a little bit of work because you have to kind of consider each one, but it's coming along pretty good. Look what you can accomplish when you keep trying. You'll notice there's no audio on this clip at all as I cut it because I swore for the entire process. This was the most challenging part of the whole piece, was installing this faceplate, the weight of the cables, and all of the cables involved, plus the length of this cable tray made it very difficult. Come on, you might have had some doubts in me at the beginning, but look at this final product. It's amazing. I'm very happy with the final results here. As you can see, the cables are no longer in the way. When you walk into my office, it looks neat, clean, and tidy, which is the exact thing I wanted, and this is how I've always wanted my desk to look. So I am more than happy with the results. And for the amount of money it cost, I worked out the math on everything I purchased for this to make it work. It was $107, and I would consider that money well spent, just in the fact that it almost feels like stress relief walking into your office and not seeing a big mess of cables there. So I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks guys for watching the video. I hope you got something from it and you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I'm going to have some more tech videos over the next little while, now that my office is clean and I can work in here functionally. If there's any questions, comments, or anything about the stuff that I used in the actual video itself, let me know and I'd be happy to answer them for you guys. And as always, thanks for checking in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.